Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream. Sorry, guys, a little bit late. I was struggling to get the comments section working. You know what? I really hate Ecamm Live. Nothing was broken. It was working fine yesterday. I don't touch anything. I close the program, open the program, and it breaks. I don't know what's going on with our comments. Let's see if, yeah, see the comments, I can't show them anymore, and I don't know why. I can't tell you why. Can't tell you. I'm trying to figure it out right now. I have somebody trying to highlight the comments. You know what? Anna, don't bother. Just don't bother. I'm just gonna, there won't be comments today. We won't be answering any questions. We won't be doing any comments because Ecamm Live is broken. Okay? So that'll be that. So you guys talk amongst yourselves and just enjoy the show. I'm sorry. I wish I could have your comments in here, but Ecamm Live keeps breaking the comment section every single time, and I will try to fix it so that it doesn't break, right? But I don't know what's going on. I can't tell you why it's breaking every single. See, I could drag it on. I'm going to drag somebody's comment here on, right? And this should be a permanent part of, I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's there, but it's not showing up. So anyways, let's try. I don't know, can you guys see that? Say, throw a 1 in if you can see the comment right now in the pipe. On the pod 5x5. All right, it's just an annoying situation. Like, why would it not edit text? Stay on there. Just not making any sense. Ugh. Oh wow, it is what it is, guys. You can see the comment? Okay. All right, well, I mean, I can click on other comments, I guess, but what happens is it disappears. But here's what I'll do. I won't have them, I'll shrink the comments down, put them right here, and I won't remove them, right, at all. There we go. So that's it. So you keep your comments short, and yeah, there we go, right? And I'll have Anna. Okay. Anna, you can go put the comments on. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave the comments up. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave the comments up, and whenever she wants to put some comment up, a nice comment, Anna, just put a comment up that's nice and cool, like what happened to Ethereum. That's a good one. No, don't drag it on. No, don't drag it. Don't drag it. No, just click on one like this. That's, oh darn. Now we're okay. You know what? You know what? Let's not do this. This is messed. Let's not do it. All right. Forget it. This is a mess. Sorry. All right. Anyways, let's get on with today's show. And forget this mess. Asymmetrical trade. What does that mean? Right? I asked a ChatGPT, what is based on what Bitcoin is, can it be fair to call it an asymmetrical long-term trade? Remember, I asked all AI systems if they had had to select one financial asset to hold for 30 years, what would it be? They all said Bitcoin, and he said, yes, it's fair to even quite accurate to describe Bitcoin as an asymmetrical fracking long trade. That means you are fracking guaranteed to make more money. Let me get this straight. You are fracking guaranteed. And I'm yelling because I'm tired of people not buying Bitcoin and forgetting about it. You want to go and buy some stupid meme coin or stupid other coin thinking, yeah, I'm going to be rich. No, you're not. You're guaranteed, right, to do so with Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin, hold it for the long term, and guarantee your wealth. Guarantee your family's wealth. There's only 3% of the population, probably less than that hold Bitcoin. Less than that, right? They're all going to hold Bitcoin. You have an absolute guarantee here. Absolute. So start dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin right now. Right now. Don't waste. So it says, like you're thinking, what does it mean? Asymmetrical trade, right? Right? It's an asymmetrical trade is one where the potential upside far outweighs the downside. Your risk relatively little, but you could gain a lot. In option trades, this might be buying a call option with limited downside, a premium, blah blah blah. Who cares? Buying Bitcoin is your guaranteed win in life, guaranteed, right? All my friends, all my family members, all of them bought Bitcoin low and sold it high. They sold it all, of course. And they are now, broke, unfortunately. So, basically, right, go to one of these exchanges on x.davincij15.com, right, and go get some Bitcoin right now. Go get it, sign up, go get some Bitcoin. Don't waste any time. I know there's a lot of people on there that don't have any Bitcoin. Make sure you get some, even if you put it on exchange, even if you just have an ETF, even if you do anything to get a little bit of Bitcoin exposure, do that right now. Okay. And if you want to learn why you need to do that, b4b.davincij15.com. Great place to start your education. Okay. Here's another interesting reason why you want to hold on to Bitcoin compared to holding on to dollars, of course. I'm sure most of you know that dollars is not something you want to do, right? But why a 16-year-old Bitcoin has an audit trail whilst a 112-year-old Fed does not? Okay, I'm not even going to read the article, but I'm going to answer that question. If I can print money for free, do I want other people to see that I'm doing that? The answer is no. Oh. Okay, moving on. So Bitcoin won't go below 100K this cycle. As 145K remains, right, as a target for analysts, right? Agreed. Agreed. I mean, it's still possible, but it's unlikely. BlackRock quietly accumulates 3% of all Bitcoin. Here's what that means. Really, do you need an article to tell you what that means? 3% of all Bitcoin? Right? So that means, right, that you're not getting a whole Bitcoin, right? If you don't start today. That's what it means. It means that they're going to get all the Bitcoin and you will not. And although they're buying it on behalf of other people with the ETF, right, they're only getting paid in dollars. So effectively, those Bitcoins are theirs, not yours. Right? They can print dollars and give it to you legally because that's all they owe you, not Bitcoin. Right? And so just so you know, the Fed has not been audited. these guys are probably, friends with the Fed, BlackRock. And so they'll be getting printed money so they could hang onto the Bitcoin and give you the paper. Guaranteed. All right. Google takes 14% stake in the Bitcoin miner TeraWulf, becoming top shareholder. Wonder why. Not because Bitcoin's, going to be the number one asset. No, not at all. I just thought it was just prudent investment. Like, buying a little bit of Coke, Pepsi. Oh, wait, they don't have any of that. Oh, boy. Let's see. Oh, wait, I better, oh, shoot. Let's see here. Sound. There it is. Yes, it is.
I hear it from sovereign wealth funds. I hear it from the wealthiest families. I hear it from the biggest companies. The adoption of it is incredible. I told this story I was at MENA in Abu Dhabi, and I told this story right before I got there. A good buddy of mine runs one of the biggest banks in America. You could probably guess which one it is. They run a very, very large office for that bank in the wealthiest suburb of New York, right, in Greenwich, Connecticut. And he always said, a year ago, he was saying, hey, Bitcoin's funny money. Crypto's funny money. The other day, he goes, Eric, where do I buy this incredible kind of, cryptocurrency? Where do I buy Bitcoin? How do I get into this world? And so every single day, guys, I'm telling you, people who were kind of staunchly against it, people who didn't understand it, people who were closed-minded, people who were kind of rhinos to traditional finance are coming around in a massive way, and I think the kind of spike in Bitcoin is going to be significant, and therefore it really is kind of a race to the top right now. There's a lot of people who are running very, very hard at this mission, and I promise you we're going to beat them in that marathon. Everybody. I hear it from sovereign wealth funds. I hear it from the wealthiest families. I hear it from the biggest companies. The adoption of it is incredible. I told this story I was at MENA in Abu Dhabi, and I told this story right before I got there. A good buddy of mine runs one of the biggest banks in America. You could probably guess.
Okay. So, anyways, it was repeating. I just had to go on there, right? It deserves repeating, though. It deserves it, right? Because look at this. 8% drop ain't nothing, right? It's dropped a little bit, right? Of course, right? From the top of 124, right? 124K. But that's normal for Bitcoin. That's nothing for Bitcoin. And we've got like one signal here. Bitcoin is repeating a historical bull run pattern. Right? Lots of evidence, right? Lots of evidence that, even this golden cross, right? I don't know where they come with this golden cross number, but whatever. It is indicating, right? Bitcoin is ready to run, right? Michael Saylor's pointing out, he's pointing out the most important factor. Regardless of what Bitcoin does or does not do in this bull run, right? This is true. It's limited in supply, and the supply is getting more limited. The next halving is going to be it's going to be only 1.56 Bitcoin produced every 10 minutes. Then in 2032, less than one. Yes, less than one. And that's when it will be definitely over $1 million, right? Obviously. So you better get some. You better do something about that right now, right? You got 8 years. Less than that, maybe. 7 years. Less than 7 years, actually. Right? 7 years to get loaded, to load up, because it's coming. All right. Binance dumped Ethereum, millions of ETH. Why? To wipe out leveraged longs. Once liquidations hit, they dump it back up. Pump it back up. Poof. So Like, come on, man. Come on. You didn't know? Like, so let me get this straight. Let's clear something up for you, y'all, right? It was like, oh, why would they do that? They're horrible people. You know the Fed prints money, right? And for free. And make you work for it. And pay them back that money that they got for free through your tax dollars, right? Ah, you got it, right? That ain't fair, right? And now you're saying that Binance was dumping a bunch of ETH that you actually deposited there onto the market so it could liquidate people. That ain't fair. Oh, so the Fed's not doing anything fair? Binance not doing anything fair? Oh, look at that. Look at that. People at the top don't do things fairly. You better get some Bitcoin. You better save some money because these people are not fair and don't expect them to be fair when the money stops working, when the paper money stops printing. They're going to get nasty. Remember how Elon Musk tried to cut spending and they started burning his cars? Imagine what happens when the money flowing stops. The free printed money stops. Yeah. The zombie apocalypse, yes. That's right. Zombie apocalypse. I hope you got some Bitcoin, man. Hope you got enough to get you out of whatever mess that's coming, okay? Because it ain't going to get pretty, right? I don't know how it's going to look, right? Don't know how it's going to look. But if you're outside of cities and stuff like that, then you really don't have to worry about it. But, man, oh man, the free money, so many people are living off that free printing money one way or another. Whether you are doing your, what's it called? You're living off Social Security or retirement through the government, some sort of government pensions or something like that. That's living off free printed money. If you're living off of any kind of social benefits, free printed money. And then that's just that. Then there's government contracts and government BS by doing this, paying for this and paying for that, paying businesses for doing nonsense, right? That is free printed money. When that dries up, Jesus. Anyways, this is why, right? As time goes on, right? I remember back in 2015, right? For one Bitcoin, I mean, like back in 2011, one Bitcoin, you'd have to work less than an hour, right? And now you have to work, what? For almost 4,000 hours, most of us. 4,000 hours on an average wage, right, to get one Bitcoin, right? So effectively, if you look at it right, Bitcoin is storing work hours for you, storing it for the future, right? So when you could pay for future work hours, right? You could pay for that in the future. This is the asymmetric bet that we're talking about, because there will always be people who want some Bitcoin, always, and that's going to be our future because it's the best type of money, and because it's the best type of money, you can store your wealth and your work history in that money. Get it done now. Head over to one of the exchanges at x.davincydj15.com. That's x.dj15.com, right? And I'm going to be upgrading that page in the future, right? I'm going to talk to my developer, see how far along he is. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome page when it's done. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at our Bloodline security assets, meme coins. Yes, you know what? Although I mean, you're like, dude, you're preaching buy Bitcoin, but you have all these meme coins. Yeah, well, I can gamble a little bit on these meme coins, right? I can afford to, right? It's not like I'm gambling a massive amount. What, $10, $20? Right? Maybe I'll go wild and get a whole Solana's worth at $180. Woo! Going crazy there, Da Vinci. Go crazy. But it doesn't matter, right? It can go to zero and I'm okay with it, right? And if you're gonna play in that arena, right, you have to be okay with losses. If you're not okay with losses, then don't play. Don't do this. But it is fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. And so if you want to have fun, make sure you have the money to have fun, right? And don't do it any other way, right? You don't go on vacation when you can't afford it, right? So you don't play in the meme coin section when you can't afford it. That's it. All right, but that's it. I hit the jackpot, man. I told you. Told you. Got paid on this one, but we talked about that yesterday. Push, went in the bush. Oof, got pushed. I was like, oh no, the soundboard is failing too. Oh well, everything's broken. I can't even hear the soundboard. Oh well. Oh wow, oh darn. Let's see here. What happened here? Maybe I screwed something else. Oh darn! There it is. There's the problem. Okay, hopefully, my audio was probably even bad, guys. You probably didn't hear the audio. Crap. What a like nightmare. Now you guys hear the audio. Why didn't you guys say? And maybe you did say something, and I didn't. Were you guys hearing any of us? The whole thing. Was there any audio coming through? Was I just talking to myself the whole time? God damn it. I don't know. Everything gets broken. Yeah? Hello? Anybody? I guess not. Did you guys hear me? Yeah, I guess you could have heard me because then you wouldn't have... the audio was fine on YouTube? There was audio? Yeah? Okay, good. Darn. Oh no, I screwed everything up. Okay, good. Okay, all right, we'll proceed. Okay. Awesome. Let's see here. Can I? No, can't. Still can't do the comment section. Okay. Anyways, let's quickly see if we can find some new money, new tokens that we can buy. Ooh, you know what? Let's get some BTC. Let's do that. Since I'm always talking about buying Bitcoin, right? So let's get some Bitcoin here. Some threshold Bitcoin. TBTC. Oops. Right here. Is that it? Let's buy 1 Satoshi's worth. Damn, doesn't get you much. But it still gets you like 150,000. Boom. So yeah, we got some threshold Bitcoin right there. Bam. Okay. Next, right? Let's get some. Oh man, there's nothing going on in the meme coin space, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Wow, it's kind of light. Damn. Let's see here. How's this one? Dark. Dark. Come on, let's go. Let's load. Load her up. No? No. Things are like a little slow today. Ooh, it's 1 million. Oh, it's just running. 3 million in volume. Just dark. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We'll be rich with dark. I know we're buying the tops here, but who cares? I'm gonna go heavy. 2.5, yes. I'm gonna get really, really crazy on this one. Ooh. Trading Soul incurs 0% transfer fees by the token creator, not Phantom. What? Okay, whatever. We're gonna get dark. We're gonna go dark. Okay, I'm gonna just call it a day with that one. Got some dark and call it a day. All right, let's see if I can answer some questions here. Right, and I'm gonna just stick this on here. Is Shiba gonna plumb? Probably, but not as much as it did last time, especially in dollar prices, right? So, yeah. Why Caspa? Well, because the block DAG is original. So, yeah. Let's see how well it. The problem is that what they're doing with this new technology is wrong, right? I mean, they shouldn't have published it if until it was completed, right? Or they go with a secondary chain if they want to improve it, right? They go improve a second chain if they want to go. They shouldn't do hard forks at all. Period. You just don't. And you know what? It's okay if they don't agree, right? Is Paul change worth checking out? Probably. I think so. Yeah. I think you should check out every coin and make your own decision, right? You never know, right? You might find something interesting. Anywhere to buy Bitcoin for no fees. Okay. Is there a fee for buying anything? Right. Let's just talk about an investment, any investment asset. Let's think of an investment asset and ask yourself the question: is there an investment asset I could buy with no fees? Now, you technically could just work for the Bitcoins and get paid in Bitcoin, right? And then it's whatever the conversion rate at that time is, and that's no fee. But it's just ridiculous to go with no fees. So you're going to pay something, period. Okay? Suck it up, buttercup, pay the bills, and get some Bitcoin. What type of Bitcoin miner are you running? I'm not running any miners anymore. I've given up on mining because here's the thing. Mining is a diminishing returns and system, meaning that if you were to take one Bitcoin, you can actually let's just say you have $113,000, and which is the same price as one Bitcoin today, and you were to put it into mining. Well, you'll definitely make more than $113,000. Definitely, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Mining Bitcoin with that effort, right? With that money, equipment, right? Yeah, but there's a big but there. You'll never get that one Bitcoin back, mining Bitcoin, that you spent on mining equipment. Never. Right? They'll tell you, the miners will tell you, yeah, based on our current calculations. Dude, you understand that the difficulty is going higher, right? And on top of that, right, as the difficulty goes higher, right, more miners come on, and you are competing with all the other new miners and new equipment. And so effectively, if anything, new breakthrough equipment comes through the pipe, immediately, boom, you've lost the game. Right? So it is not worth it. No, not worth it at all. I put my Bitcoin on black and lost. What? Here, just next time, just do this, right? Get a hardware wallet or don't get a hardware wallet. Doesn't matter. Use any kind of Bitcoin wallet you like, and put it transfer the Bitcoin, right? And then buy a cheap safe for $20. Put the safe, build the safe down somewhere, or don't bolt it down. Just throw away the key, and put only the 24 words in there. That's it, right? And only if you have to cut it open with a torch, you get it, right? But usually you can just break the key open, right? But because of these cheap safes. But yeah. So with that said, right, that's it. That's how you get it. Now you can protect your money, because now the only way to get at it is to get into that safe, right? You're not going to break that safe, right? At all. And this way you could just keep the address, right, where you have all the money saved. And I would suggest you follow. I'm gonna talk about how to best organize this, right, at B4B. Dot DAVINCIJ15.com. So yeah, I will be providing some information on how to basically secure your Bitcoin for the long term, right? Because that's important. That's really important. Yeah. I think the safe is fine. I mean, you're saying, well, what if somebody comes and steals your safe? I mean, can it happen? Yes, but the probabilities that it's going to happen to you are going to probably be low, as long as you keep your mouth shut. Don't tell anybody you have a safe. Don't tell them you have any money. Always act poor, and that's that. No one's going to come and rob you, right? Does it happen? Yes, it does, right? That's why you want to bolt it to the ground, and have a little bit of make a little bit of security. There's some security precautions you can take, so that even if they do take the safe and take the money, take the 24 words, they cannot get anything, right? So, yeah, there's some safety precautions you can take, right? Which we can talk about in the school. Okay. Your thoughts on XCN? Someone is buying judgment, and I don't know. No, just focus on Bitcoin, man. I don't know, right? You want to get that extra edge. You want to get free money. Here's the thing, right? If you get money fast, you're going to lose money fast. Just the way it is, right? When you get, for example, fast money, right, creates long-term problems, right? Slow money, right, might create short-term problems, but they can be solved, right? And let me give you an example of that. Fast money creates long-term problems. With OnlyFans, this is a good example, right? A woman could go on an OnlyFans and make fast money. Not every single one, but certain type of calibers of women. Let's just call a spade, right? But that creates a long-term problem for them. They're not going to find a guy interested in them because they do sex work. That's it. You created a long-term problem. Is it impossible? No, it's not. It's just unlikely. Lower probability, right? So you're going to create these kind of problems. And you could end up losing all this money because what happens is you spend like a drunken sailor and the money goes away. Right? Because you can make it too easily. If you make your money slowly, right, you appreciate it. You don't spend it. You savor it, right? And then you make good decisions, right? And that's how it is, right? And people appreciate you for doing the work, whilst people don't appreciate an OnlyFans model, right? No one does, right? So that's it, right? So do the hard work and get rewards, right? Get people appreciating what you've done. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. I think Maurizio is going to be joining us tomorrow, so looking forward to that, and I'm sure you guys as well. And thanks for watching. Cheers.